morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I hope that everyone enjoyed their long weekend and they're recharged and ready to go. Now, a few quick things that I want to say. Um, hey, you guys are doing a good job out there trying to help each other out. I talked about it last time, but seriously, you guys are doing good. But there's a few things that we still need to talk about in terms of rules. One of the things I noticed some students doing in the hallway is that they're wearing their hoodies up. Now, you can totally wear a hoodie in school, but you can't have the hood over your head. You can't be wearing any sort of hat in school unless you're on the morning announcements and you're using it for something, like covering up a bald spot. But anyways, here are just a few more videos about some rules and procedures that you should really be trying to follow while you're here at Wilson.
All right. Good morning, staff and students, and welcome back from our long Labor Day weekend. It should have been a nice 4-day break. Hopefully everyone got outside and enjoyed the nice weather, played a couple video games, and enjoyed the family. Today and this week, we're going to continue on from last week. Last week we had a great week, and we're going to continue that and have another great week. A couple things we want to reiterate this week, and one of those is the notion of one of our expectations, and that is being kind. Around here at Wilson Middle School, we want to make sure that we are always being kind. Being kind are acts of kindness, like helping someone out, and is also with your vocabulary. We want to make sure that when we're talking with other students and joking around with other students, we know that we do that. We want to make sure we don't use offensive language or words that would, someone else would interpret as being unkind. So when you're talking with your friends, joking around, make sure your vocabulary is A, school appropriate, and B, is kind to everybody. That way no one takes offense to what is being said. The next notion that I want to talk about is after school. After school, it gets a little busy outside. One, we always want to be safe out there. Crossing the street, want to make sure we're not darting out of the street. And as we're leaving, if you don't have a practice after school or attending a sporting event with your parents after school, you got to make sure you leave our property. You should leave our property by 3:05. And as you're leaving our property, make sure we don't go onto Jefferson property. That's not allowed. If you're staying on property here and you're not supposed to be, or going on to Jefferson property, we'll talk to you about trespassing, and it can lead up to a ticket for trespassing. So want to make sure that you're leaving as soon as you can. I know it's going to take a little bit because the traffic is so bad out there in the afternoon. It will get better. If you want to alleviate some of that, have your parents park a couple blocks away and walk to them. That way they can get out a little bit quicker. And that's what I would have my students, my children do as they're getting picked up. Next thing, on your way home as you're walking, make sure you're being safe. If as you're going home, make sure we're not just messing up other people's property, and we're walking with a friend all to get to our house, and make sure you're being safe on that way home. If something happens on the way home, make sure you let an adult know. That way we can take it and go to the proper authorities if need be. Again, we're having a great week. We're going to continue a great week. Make sure that you are acting like a warrior. Make sure that you are on your best behavior and ready to learn. And as always, it's a great day to be a warrior. We'll see everyone around.
Let's talk about lunch. Today, you're going to have a cheese quesadilla, steamed broccoli, offerings bar, and, of course, a choice of milk. There are going to be different clubs and opportunities that will be coming up later this school year. Just keep an eye out for them. We'll have an announcement in the morning announcements about those clubs, what days are going to be going on, and whatnot. If you know a teacher that sponsors a club, you might want to start asking them, hey, when might the club start up? And that sort of stuff. All right? So be safe, be good, and have a great rest of your day. And now, let us stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.